Good evening, I'm Jim Crichton, and welcome to tonight's ARMCO News broadcast, brought to you by ARMCO Weapons Development and Design, weapons for a more civilized age. CEO Shack has put his full support behind the Academy of Technological Mastery, a movement that is focused on education and research goals with the hope of accelerating scientific breakthroughs and universal discovery. 3 salvaged ships from an ancient automated shipyard have gained crews and captains. Now named the ARMCO Defense Fleet, this new fleet is tasked with defending Earth and its interests. Congratulations to Commander John Mengzik of the Arcturus, Ensign Klang of the Valor, John Dripa of the Eternal Fire. The terrorist organization known as the Void Pact transmitted a statement just before attacking a refueling station in the Cirrus system. That statement has come under scrutiny by ARMCO officials as an attempt to rally support against ARMCO megacorporation. The battle over Cirrus. Pirates attacked the Cirrus station in force before Commissar Darman arrived in command of Strike Force Pegasus. A handful of survivors after the battle were recovered and convinced to give up their base of operations, an abandoned mining outpost in the Procyon system. It wasn't long before Commissar's fleet arrived and levied an ultimatum that was ignored. 20 minutes later, the derelict station was a wreckage field of debris and poor intentions. The Economic and Governing Councils held a meeting to discuss the growth of ARMCO and humanity's reach. Topics of conversation range from security of current hyperspace lanes due to the pirate threat to the establishment of new colonist standards and restrictions. So what does the Shadow Council have to say about our new security issues?
As you can imagine, the responses are varied. Some are doubling down on their more out-there ideas, like the continued development of Repentia, which I can't honestly see us deploying. Others have pointed fingers at rival companies, only one of which has any real evidence against them.
Oh, anybody I know?
The old CEO of Fortune Arms booked passage out of the system right before the pirate attack. Through back channels, he's become heavily invested in a shell company known as Vexcon that has seen a great deal of growth after selling all manner of defensive technologies to the colonies after the attack.
Interesting. Word just hits that the human race isn't alone in the verse, and no more than a week later, everything seems to be business as usual.
Not exactly business as usual. We are starting to see fractures in the focus of the population. The council has started to shift into competing factions that seem to mirror what's going on Earth. The focus on military development versus the focus on R&D, how those resources should be handled, etc., etc.
Speaking of resources, this, right here.
The Delcor system. I've been keeping my eye on it. Crystalline asteroids, high-value minerals. Captain Joe Bishop of the science ship Dutchman discovered the odd-looking asteroids while on a deep space exploration mission following the natural hyperspace lanes leading towards the rim. Seems like a dream come true for our plans.
Almost too perfect. So, why do I have such a bad feeling about this? Hello, ladies and gentlemen, CaptainShack here, and welcome to the 3rd episode of the Grand Campaign in Stellaris. As the Armitage-Free Company, the mega corporation that has expanded, taken over Earth and the Solar System, and expanded out to the neighboring systems. So as the 3rd episode, we've got some interesting things going on. We've taken over the Delcor system, which is one of the, well, it looks like it's going to be a primary source of minerals coming in to build the Empire, or build the expansion of humankind under the guidance of ARMCO, or Armitage Free Company. So, we got a bit of a bad feeling about this. I have read through all the comments in the last episode and a bit on the Discord RP section, some interesting stuff going on there. But, getting back into the game, Alpha Centauri, you required somebody, I just want somebody a little bit higher. I want you to get level 4 before we actually do this special research. We are building up the mining and an industry sections here. We need to get a star base on Procyon so we can expand. So let's start giving out orders. I also wanted to say welcome to the new members of the fleet. Commander John Mengzik of the Arcturus. We've got Ensign Klang of the Valor. I love the name Ensign Klang. And John Dripa of the Eternal Fire. So welcome to the fleet. You guys are actually in the defense fleet. I may combine these two fleets. We do have our first general. He wanted the rank commissar. So our first ranking officer in one of the fleets is Commissar Darman. So welcome to the fleet. All right, let's go ahead and get this thing started. Our construction ships, what are you guys doing? Well, you aren't actually, if I zoom in here, you're not doing anything. You're just kind of hanging out. So let's go ahead and get you building some mining facilities to get a little bit of extra power coming in. As we get these extra mines, it's gonna cost us more and more. Our other construction ship, before you build any more over there, I want you to head back here. Oh, we can't afford it. You are lacking the 1,000-something minerals to build a starbase? What? That's that expensive? Why? But why? Why is this system so expensive? That's really strange. Okay, we've got our science ships already given out orders. I've unpaused it. Let's go ahead and pick up our next rank. Now, we're gonna pick up the new colony, start with 1 additional pop, and I think what we're gonna end up doing is picking up, once we finish off expansion, we've got 2 more points we've got to grab, we're going to get into discovery, because that's what the Academy of Technologies wants us to pick up. They want us to grab this. They have 11 of our population. We want to start growing the support so we can get a little bit of an increase in influence. Now, I apologize in the last episode for constantly mixing up my unity versus my influence gain. I don't know why those 2 terms in my brain have been swapped over, but it's happened twice now. In 2 different episodes, I mean, not twice. It's happened way more than twice, but let's go ahead and pause. Check our research. We are picking up fighter technology for the basic strike craft. So we'll have our hangars in 15 months. We're still working on bio labs. I think we picked up physics labs before, and you guys kind of agree with me more or less that fusion reactors were the way to go for the next physics research. So that's under construction. Speaking of construction, we have a construction ship not doing anything. We have an anomaly out here that needs to be picked up. Oh, is this the anomaly that just popped up? Let's see. Anomaly. The asteroid recently suffered an impact from another body within the asteroid belt, which resulted in a slightly changed orbit and a massive crater on the surface. Yeah, we could send you over there. What are you doing right now? Get over it. Oh, you're already beelining for it. Okay, cool. Already gave you the order to handle it.
Found.
We've got another anomaly found. So the Dutchman, this is Joe Bishop of the Flying Dutchman, captaining the Flying Dutchman. We briefly detected some unusual energy readings emanating from this moon. It might have been a glitch in our systems, or it could be a sign of something more. 5% chance of failure, yeah, go ahead and research it. You're already there. The other one that popped up was a 30% chance to fail, also at Decor. This system has got a lot going on in it. A small and otherwise insignificant moon orbiting this gas giant appears to be on a trajectory that would soon result in collision with primary target. Bishop, we're not gonna send you in for that. I feel like we should probably send over Do Regret with the higher rank. You'd have a much better chance of completing that without exploding spontaneously. Where is the actual mission? Oh, it's at the sun itself. 20% chance if you do this versus 30% chance if our other scientist does it. If we wait a little bit longer, Do Regret will actually have a rank
Construction
up
project
and be able to do this for even less chance of failure, so that would be fantastic. All right, how goes our, there were comments in the last episode about, well, you've already got a farm there. What are you talking about? It can't sustain itself. Well, we built the farm, but it wasn't up and fully operational. So slowly, our outer colonies are beginning to sustain themselves and not completely and utterly reliant on the food production that Earth has, which is nice. Let's go ahead and keep it on pause. Let's keep those minerals coming in. I'm a little concerned by this system from some of the things that you guys have warned me about. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Construction ship. You both are doing nothing. You've picked up the extra energy that was being generated there to build an outpost out here. That's better. I don't know why that said over 1,000 last time. It's a bunch of influence now. So let's go ahead and pick this up. We'll send in a construction ship there. Our other construction ship far to the north. Kind of want to continue to expand our reach into the next system. We also need to send a science ship out here. I want to get as many of these avenues locked down away from Sol, so we have that opportunity to defend ourselves. A lot of the game mechanics have changed in this version, and keep in mind, I am kind of learning as I'm playing, so that's the fun of we don't know what's gonna happen in this campaign. So bear that in mind. When everything goes friggin' spaceship up, that's gotta be a problem, and we're just gonna have to deal with it as we go. We'll learn more, and maybe in season 6, I won't get my butt kicked as bad. Maybe, we'll see. All right, so a microsingularity recently intersected Falmar 1 Delta, passing straight through the core and emerging on the other side of the moon. The encounter does not seem to have caused any permanent damage, but it has altered the energy output of the planetary core slightly in a way that defies our current scientific models. Further study may be warranted. Fascinating. We also get +3 in physics research. Is that for the sector or just in general? I'm gonna assume for the sector. That was in Oh, it was way out here. That's where we get our extra +3. What are you blanking about? What? I know it's there. We'll get to it when we get to it. We're waiting for our other science captain to gain that rank up. Speaking of which, might be in our best interest. 20% risk versus, it's also 20% back here. Anomaly. Man, if you could get even more bonuses coming out of this system, I'd be really, really happy about that. Are you already reaching? You haven't started the research on that system yet. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Our lower ranked scientist, Bishop, you're going to continue out, continue scanning this system. And then I want you to immediately run over here and scan this system. Our other scientist, you're already en route, and yeah, I want you to do this mission. The sooner you do that mission, the sooner you'll get that little extra experience, I'm hoping. We don't control this sector yet? We don't. We need to send a construction ship to do that. Yeah, I'm down with that. Go ahead and send them, come on over here, build a starbase over there. Once you're done doing what you're doing. You are coming all the way from the south. I also wanted to expand out a little bit to the west, or to the east. We do have 2 alien empires out there.
System survey
more or
concluded.
less, the story is ARMCO is not all that interested, right? Like they're there and it's interesting, but at the moment, outside of just like a little bit of curiosity, they don't affect the bottom line, right? They don't affect how the company grows and how it accomplishes its quarter terms and its full year term goals. So they're an interesting diversion, more or less. Now, as we continue to grow and we start bordering up with them, now that'll start becoming either a problem or the possibility for further profit, further profit and growth of the mega corporation that is ARMCO. All right, you've already finished that sector. Well done. Go ahead, the Flying Dutchman, and head to the next star system. It's a pretty star system. I like this gas giant with a crap ton of moons. Only 2 of which had something useful in them, though. Interesting. I got a feeling that we're gonna be doing a lot of terraforming if we have the opportunity to research the technology for that. I think investing in that kind of growing the territory we have, like turning Mars into something that we can actually colonize would be really fun. What? One of our scientists has gained a level, excellent. So we have Marivaldi, congratulations on your promotion, gaining a level. We're actually hurting on food now. Alpha Centauri, let's go back to the surface. You do have 1 person running the farms. Little concerned it's not enough. We could pull people off of research, but I don't really want to do that. Cirrus Prime, what are you doing for food right now? Whole lot of nothing. Well, why don't we move you here? We'll be generating, at least be at 0 food, and we will build at least 1 farm on the planet. Don't really want to be doing that just yet. We need to get farming technology so we don't have to have as many farms. We want to start, why is your happiness complete and utter just butt kiss? -5 because of plant habitability, thank you. Oh my goodness, I had to take a moment and just like center myself. Habitability, and I'm gonna keep saying it wrong. We need, go ahead and pause. Oh, asteroid collision, you finished the research. Upon closer examination, we've discovered that a smaller asteroid consisting almost entirely of precious metals recently collided with D997. This small but dense cache of metals was hidden just beneath the surface, but now that it has been discovered, it should be accessible to mining. So why is it that if we found minerals, why are we getting energy credits? What a lucky find. If energy credits are supposed to be considered credits as in like some kind of taxation, I wonder why they went with energy. I always felt like there needed to be 1 more resource on here that was some kind of just like, maybe it's a resource that changes based on what your government is. So if you were going for the mega corporation, it'd be like a straight up money cost. Versus if you're like a really super evil empire, maybe you had like a slave cost of manual labor. And each one could have the difference. On some of the biological assimilator ones, you could have some kind of like drone resource that you spend it on. So where planet population is actually a resource that you spend to build things. I don't know, it'd just be neat to spread this out a little bit more. So what we prioritize is important, changes based on our government. All right, so our scientists should have or be gotten close to. You are still heading to Delcor? What? You didn't level from that? You're so close. Oh my goodness, I'm about to send you off into deep space just to go research some crap. What are you running to do right now? You're heading straight to... Flying Dutchman's scanning this sector. You're going to the Procyon system. Why? What's in the Procyon system? Surveying an unknown system. Oh, I've got you running all the way out here? Oh, good God, no. Go back here, go back here. Survey these systems, and let's start exploring like the outer rim. What do we got? High risk of piracy. Oh, this is new. Our piracy risk is currently at 50%. Having a high piracy risk makes pirates more likely to spawn near our border. Piracy risk is caused by bordering systems that are not controlled by any galactic power, and it is reduced by having a contingent empire and by upgrading star bases. So we may have to upgrade some of our star bases to defend ourselves. We need to push our border out just a little bit more, I think. All right, well, we'll let this continue. How goes that farm production? Let's build a farm here. Earth, you've always been like our heavy food production center anyways. So we're gonna go ahead and put somebody there to run a farm. It's about to come online. I want to get a bit more unity being produced on these planets, so they all need to have on them built. Pirates sighted. It looks like we're about to get a little bit more combat experience. Good grief, and so it begins. We could put a monument down. I'd much rather put down a bunker, these military strongholds, especially if we've got pirate problems. I don't know if they'll invade planets. This is a whole new system, by the way. There was a mod that did something very similar to this. All right, so let's see. Ilthur, a frontier system close to our space, has recently earned a reputation as a lawless hive of scum and villainy. It has attracted a large number of ne'er-do-wells, and following a recent power struggle, these criminal degenerates are now sufficiently organized to begin launching raids into our space. They must be dealt with quickly, and I have the commissar for the job. They will be dealt with. Before we do that though, what do we need? 187 to build more? Oh, we need more minerals coming in. Construction ship, what are you doing with your life right now? Are you building me mines? No? No, you're taking this system over. Okay, well, hurry up and go get me mines. What's our other construction ship doing? Taking over more sectors. Well, as soon as you're done with that. Our fleets. I think I'm about to combine you two, actually. Yeah, are you both in the same sector? You are. Let's combine these two fleets into one. So you're all gonna be Strike Force Pegasus. You were the ARMCO Defense Force for all of like 2 months. Merge the fleets. Once you're merged, I will send you out.
Concluded.
I'm actually really excited with how. There's our fleet, 353. It may end up being incredibly useful that we picked up that disabled ancient shipyard and got a bunch of free ships out of it that we absolutely need. Now, where did they say the fleet were coming from? They said, crap, I don't actually remember. Let's see, did it say here? No, we've got precursor worlds that we still need to do some scanning for, but we need a tier 5 scientist to do so. But investigate the frogs. This will give us influence if we do it. Take us 4 months to do. What are we researching right now? Biolabs? How are we doing on influence? We could use the extra influence. Go ahead and do the research. That's how we build our star bases. Let's get the ARMCO Defense Fleet. Okay, well, the ARMCO Defense Fleet, that's probably more on point with the name. We need to find out where they're coming from. Now, they just told me, but honestly, I wasn't listening, so now I don't remember what direction they're coming from. I guess we'll know as soon as a hostile fleet arrives. Sol is probably the most central location that you could be at right now, so we'll leave you there. We've locked down a few more systems. Where's our scientist? Still on the just cusp of leveling up.
Hostile
so
IFF signatures detected.
Yep, there we go. So they came in from Ilth, right? That was Ilth there. I was thinking they'd be way farther out, but no, they're right along our border. Let's grab the fleet. Go ahead and send you in. You've got full repairs and you're only 1 jump out. What route are they taking? Are they just going straight for? They're a fleet size of 5, what? A 454? Oh, crap baskets. Crap baskets, that's not good. I mean, all we can really do is buy combat ships at this point and send them over there. I mean, we could send over, let's go to the Bard Corps Station. And to build a ship, Bard Corps Station, 158 to get the Darkwater class corvettes. Crap. This isn't good. This is not good at all. We don't have a lot. I mean, we could show up, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna show up at the space station. Hopefully we can work together to take them on. I think casualties may be a little high. That's with a general too. Are you guys going, what are you going after? You are gonna go after all of my research centers, aren't you? You assholes. Nope, they're going straight for that station. Okay, how long until the fleet gets there? Oh, not long, and that's gonna take too long. It's gonna take too long. We need more ships. We need more ships for the fleet. I didn't expect them to show up with like a 500 fleet cap. I guess you learn. Let's see, Bardcore, we need the money coming in. We gotta get some more construction ships out, building mines. So I guess we'll wait. We'll wait until we get the shipyard running to at least build one more Corvette. We need the damage output that they've got. Our fleet is en route. It's going to be a while. Admiral gains a trait while in command of ARMCO's defense fleet. Admiral Commissar Darman has learned to carefully nurse his supplies. That means he's getting the, what is the trait for that? It costs him less to have a fleet. Hopefully the station is holding out. I know you're under siege. It's on the way. The backup is on the way. You just gotta hang in there. You've got a 5,000 hull point cap. You're about to lose your shields. I feel like we need to change the name of this station to something more appropriate. Where's the fleet? They've arrived, and we picked up strike craft. Fantastic. We could go with assembly patterns, afterburners for a bit more sublight speed and evasion, or just pure on armor. Let me see my ship designs real quick. In the current ship design, can we get a little, we can get a little use out of an afterburner. Why don't we go for the afterburner? I never go for the afterburner first. That'll give us a little bit more dodge, a little bit more tank. I'm down with that. Reinforcements are inbound.
Survey concluded. Horizons expanded.
Horizons expanded. I like that. I like that a lot. Looks like they've lost at least one ship. They're down to 400. We're about to lose this space station though. Armor is now down to 500. Crystalline entities. Holy crap, the Empire. We're under fire from all sides. Now we've got the station backing us up. They've already managed to kill one, and it looks like we've gotten their attention. So hopefully they won't get through the rest of the armor. There's still hull points on this, which is all new to me. Like, I love the fact that we've got hull points. You can see the shields going off. Kind of reminds me of the Space Engineer shield tag. I dig that. I dig that. Anyways, we'll come back to this battle in a second because crystalline entity, the reports of strange free-floating crystal-like objects observed in certain system have been investigated. The ship-sized objects and their slightly smaller but equally crystal-like satellites at first appeared inert, but sudden shifts in their orientation relative to our ships and new energy signatures emerging from within the prisms indicate that they should be regarded as hazardous and approach with caution. Even should we not find a material use for them, studying a shattered crystal should no doubt yield interesting results. We have a, let's see, begin the crystalline entity shard event chain. We expect our fleets to break them apart, or issue a special project to remote study them. These are the crystalline entities that were in down here, I believe. Yeah, I think these were like way down here. Hostile aliens, 3K. 3K is a bit more than our fleet can manage to deal with right now. And we've got a pirate threat that we have to deal with as well. I'm thinking maybe remote study on Earth. Yeah, remote study on Earth. The fleets are currently busy defending ourselves. So let me double check this real quick. We can research it. It'll take 5 months to complete. It's a physics research though. What are we currently researching for physics? Can we give up fusion reactors for 3 months? This will take 17 months to complete. So yeah, let's go ahead, 5 months. Fusion reactors for 5 months. I say we go for it. I'm really curious. Let's get back to the fight though. So the fleet battle has commenced. We are still in range of the starbase, which is backing us up. We do have a fleet advantage at the moment. We've just lost our fleet advantage. You guys gotta stay within range of the starbase, boys. I love that you're all over the place. We haven't lost anybody, but it looks like it's actively calculating. Oh no. No laughing matter has just gone down. We've lost a ship. Enemy ship is also down. We're about to lose the, who's taking heavy damage. The worst thing is about to go down. This is one of our other picked up ships. Worst thing, taking heavy damage. I may have to retreat. No, this is them. Screw those guys. We're actually holding okay. I don't think we've lost anybody. No, we have. We had 6 ships going in, I think. They're retreating. Can they do that? Concluded. What? What have they? Wow, they've changed this. A lot. Friendly ships have fallen back. It looks like capital Captain Santux of the Pride of Italy has fallen back. So has the Tibris has fallen back. So many of the fleet members have left. Now they've come back to probably gain repairs. Hopefully we get them back. There is a little bit of wreckage out here. Let's go ahead and send a science ship to deal with that. Who is the nearest science ship? So that was my first, let's look at fleet combat stats. That was my first real combat. And I don't, like they had the white flag like they were either surrendering or falling back. Enemy ships lost 3 out of 7, so they did fall back before they lost their entire fleet. We did end up losing 2 of the raiders, the ships that we got for free. That sucks because those had better weapons than our primary ships. Though we do have fighter technology now for when we do the refit. So it's 4 now out of 20. It says 6 in brackets, and I don't know exactly what that means. There was 6 at one time. And some of them may have fallen back to like a base. Maybe we'll get them back as repairs are done. Let's go ahead and send you guys for repairs. Let's see what happens. We have 4 out of 20 with some kind of indicator that says 6. Both fleets, the Raiders and the Corvettes, had 3 out of 3 and 1 out of 3. I'm wondering if I go repair this fleet, will they get their ships back? That's interesting to me. That's new. Science ship, let's go ahead and get you over here. This may be worth it just for the extra technology. Construction ship, you guys need to go build me some more mines. Even if it's just a single mine, we need more. Let's go for that one. Go ahead and build a mine there. We're kind of reliant on getting the fleet larger. We do know that there's another pirate base, another rebel base that is going up against the mega corporation, must be put down. So we're probably gonna have to go out here. Is that literally all they've got is a 72 station? Yeah, we're gonna go out there and we're gonna punch you right in the face. Let's see, what do we have? Defensive pact has been initiated between the 2 aliens out there. Really? Defensive pact between, no, that's a different organization. The Citizens Alliance and the Confederacy. Or maybe we should start opening up diplomatic relations. How much do you hate us? You really do hate us, but you don't hate us as much. Why don't we offer a trade deal? Wasn't one of the Academy's things get a trade deal going? Science Without Borders. Signing research treaties with 3 different empires will make them happy. We haven't picked up Discovery yet, Bleeding Edge. So what if we did that? What if we tried to open up a offer trade deal? We're gonna have to make it worth their while, I bet. Nope, they are not for it in any way. What about information? What about active sensor links? Would you be down with that? Since we can't trade mapping technology, apparently. We don't share maps. I don't really care about an active sensor link with you. What I need is minerals. What if I traded you energy credits for minerals? Monthly transfer, just a small one. Let's drop the active sensor link. I'll give you some credits. We'll give you like 4, and we'll trade those in for monthly. I also just want this for a, ooh, you can't afford that, okay. Let's bump that down a little bit. It is in their favor, this trade deal. It's not much. I just want to start building a relationship with these guys. So let's go ahead and confirm this. If they're already signing pacts with each other, we should probably start making overtures to be a little bit more friendly with these guys. As for you guys, you're militarists like we are. But you're an oligarchy, so yeah, we don't jive. Loken is their primary world. Interesting. All right, back here, we got fleet stats. You're already getting repairs, clear. Timed project. We'll send a science ship as soon as one is available. You have another construction ship not doing anything. Why don't you... Dutchman, where are you at? You finished your job up there in the nebula. Go ahead and head down to here and do this research project. Get it done. Other science ship with your... Oh, you leveled up, look at you. Oh, that's fantastic. Why don't you go pick up this specialty research? This should be 10% risk. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. Go do it. Go do it. That's what you need to be focusing on. We're gonna knock that out, and then maybe you'll be getting close enough to do the research on the tier 5 requirement. Construction ship, what are you doing? I think Decor is going to get an upgrade. Starbase upgrade. You'll be the first space station that we upgrade. Desperately need to hold on to this sector. How goes the fleet? Fleet should be heading back for repairs. And I'm real curious, unpause, if you're going to get your ships back. And will they have the same names? This whole new how fleets work thing is kind of cool. Because yeah, it still says 3 out of 3. We only had 6 ships to begin with. We also need to go into the design system.
Special project concluded.
The crystalline entities are unbreakable. The crystalline entities, the name itself, a compromise between rival factions. Xenobiologists and xenogeologists on Earth are probably alive. An earlier and perhaps more descriptive name for them was the silicate animate matter. As they have little in common with biological life, they are solitary beings, each individual crystal sovereign, rarely seen with more than a sentinel and a smaller cohort entity. It's all very interesting. What does this do for us? Adds the crystal sonar modifier to the Empire. Whoa, wait a minute, let me read through this again. Let's see, aside from the cohorts and crystalline social impacts, so the entities do not seem to mate, and we have yet to observe any crystals that are recognizably older or younger than others. Contrary to an early hypothesis, the shifts in hue between individual crystal entities seem to be related not to their age, but to their latent internal charge, which can be violently unleashed, and it appears as if, though sporadic fluctuations in the charge alter the reflective properties of the crystal. So there's a crystal sonar modifier. I don't know what that does. I bet that's a research thing, like scanning thing. And then spend 30 energy to instantly survey any crystalline entity system you've entered. Okay, that's amazing, because we've got one of those right here, and we can probably get them even faster. So if we enter that sector, we would be able to scan it immediately. We've already scanned it. No, not this one, this one. That's the one that hasn't gotten its scan yet. All right, construction ship. Construction ship, I don't, let's get some more minerals coming in. Come here. You know, we've already got a construction ship working on that. Let's not do that. Let's expand our territory to the new system directly ahead of us. Can we afford it? An outpost will cost us 100 minerals and 75 influence. Go ahead and do it. How goes the fleet rebuild or repair system? We've got 1 out of 3 here. Oh, clicking you just separated you from the fleet, didn't it? Yeah, it did. That's really weird. Merge fleets. Okay, now you're 4 out of... what? I don't really understand this. This is something I'm gonna have to look up, or you guys can let me know in the comments exactly what that means. Our fleet should be already repairing. They'll be done shortly. We need to rebuild the fleet and pick up some more ships. We probably need to redesign them with fighters. So pause, let's go to the ship designer. Our current Corvette is laden down with coil gun, small lasers. Now, how does the hangar work with this? I can stick a reactor booster in here. What is this gonna do? Additional power generation system increases the ship's reactor output. Oh, I didn't know we had one of those. That's really cool. We haven't picked up the fighter technology yet, have we? Yeah, we have, because we're doing afterburner tech. So let's go ahead and let time move along while we go to ship designer. Maybe a new class and a G upgrade, really. Nuclear missiles. We could attach nuclear missiles. 100% shield penetration and 25% hull damage. Doesn't do butt kiss to armor, huh? That's the missile boat upgrade, or we have the interceptor. No upgrades there. So how do we get, I guess we can only have the fighter squadrons on light station, heavy station, station, hangar station. So we can actually have defense station have a hangar module installed. Boom, like that. We can put basic strike craft on here if we want to, or a scout wing. What's scout wing? These guys are good at, let's see, a fighter or scout wing provides a basic strike craft capability and harassing enemy bombers and strike craft in vicinity of the mothership. Versus the basic strike craft. These manned strike craft are launched from a mothership and rely on their speed and small size to survive long enough to punch through enemy defenses. Okay, so you're actually better at taking out enemy fighters. 8 units. Average damage.
Construction project concluded.
This actually takes less power, too. Interesting. Now, what's better, I wonder? Having fighters in your defense station, or having turrets, or having a mix? We would auto-complete that. Huh. Terminal orbit. One of the many moons circling Falmir 1 has a terminal orbit. It will soon collide with a gas giant in what is sure to become a massive impact event. This event has been millions of years in the making, and it is a startling coincidence that the impact has been fated to occur just after a visit by one of our ships. Fascinating, and we can actually observe this project. So let's pause that. I would love to observe this project. It looked like it was a low risk. Let's see, observe the moon, go to on map. I am going to order you to go ahead and observe that. Requires a scientist's skill 4, has skill 3 or higher. So we're good. You have skill 4. So yep, go ahead and do it. I guess, are we actually gonna watch this impact event? Is it really going to happen? That would be freaking cool.
Receiving transmission.
Probably not. We have a transmission coming in from the Confederacy. The galaxy presents enough threats without having to worry about a war between the Armitage Free Company and the Confederacy. We suggest entering to a non-aggression pact to mutually secure peace. You guys are super pacifists, aren't you? I will agree to this for now. Seems like the right thing to do. We still have debris over here. What's going on, science ship? I sent you with a mission. How are you not on point yet? What are our 2 scientists? Okay, he's still en route, It's just taking him a little while to get there. As for resources, it looks like we finally have the resources to pick up one of our corvettes. Let's go ahead and do that. I know I didn't redesign them. Ship designer for the corvette. I mean, I could put this reactor in there, and then we could probably put, yeah, another coil gun on board. And then maybe even a tier 2 shield and power that? Yeah, we could totally do that. Well, actually, that worked out really, really well. Why can't we save? Ship is currently being built. Oh. Oh. All right, well, why don't we cancel the construction of that and go back to the ship designer. Pause for a second. Ship designer. All this is good. Yeah, it's fine with me. That works. Do we want to make a hangar-based autocomplete? A hangar, you don't have anything you can use here. No, you don't. Why aren't you using full bore weapons? Is there a reason you mixed these together? No? Okay. We'll call you the diligence station, that's fine. We'll have 1 hangar bay on board. I thought we could put hangar bays on corvettes, but apparently that's not the case. It has to be a larger ship class, which we have not seen the research for just yet. How are we doing on our surface of our planets? Earth is actually just about full of people. And we have plenty of power to clear these out, so let's go ahead and do it. We may have to start forcibly moving people off of Earth and onto some of our other colonies. There's a lot more that we could be dealing with here. How are we doing on power? 14 power coming in, 33 minerals coming in. I think it's time to use up one of these empty spots on this planet and build a stronghold. And as soon as we have the cash, we'll pick up another ship for the fleet. The fleet seems to be doing okay. I find it weird that we've got like 1 out of 3. We'll see how that goes. I can't wait to read what you say about what this actually means and what I'm missing here, because I am missing something about this mechanic. Our fleet power is now 209. That's pretty pathetic, but I don't want to wait around too long. I'm gonna give the order for the Admiral to head out. Yeah, go ahead and head out. Fleet manager, show me. Retrofit the fleet. Increase the number of ships this design can be used in this fleet. Oh, okay, so a fleet has like a set number and I can change these numbers. Oh God, I brought it down and I don't know why that did that. If I hit retrofit, It'll swap one design for another. Okay, well, we've got more ships building for you. So I guess it'll tell you, like, hey, you used to have 15 of these corvettes in your battleship carrier group.
Special project
and now you've
concluded.
only got 3. Maybe that's what the deal is. That way it gives you an idea of how you had the fleet originally set up, and maybe there's like a quick buy fleet option later on. One fleet needs to be reinforced with 1 ship. Reinforce all. Click here to reinforce all to full capacity. Oh yeah, there is a button to just do it. Oh, that's cool. But we can't do it because we can't build these raiders. These are free ships that we can't actually construct. Interesting. That's probably why it doesn't let me do it. All right, so we were successful in our attempt to record the collision between the Falmir 1 and its moon. This event was captured from several different angles and transmitted live throughout our space. Most importantly, our scientists under the leadership of really del regret, were able to record a large amount of valuable physics data that will surely benefit our research. Also, you just shot up a bunch of experience, which is a little bit more important to me, because we want to get you to tier 5. You're already a tier 4 at, what's your age? 53. That's not shabby. That's not shabby at all. You're not doing anything right now, so why don't we have you come over here, finish your research. Oh, you know what? Scratch that. While you're alive, go research these high-end objectives. We need to knock these out. You're gonna research this one, and then as soon as you're done doing that, I have another mission for you to research this one. 10% chance to fail, so let's get those bonuses knocked out. Flying Dutchman, you've arrived at the corpse of the enemy pirates. I wonder what kind of technology they've been using against us, and where could they possibly have been getting this technology? There are trace components of everything from fusion reactors to ion thrusters in here, and I'd love to know where that tech is coming from. I'm sure people have a lot of fun with that in the RP comments. All right, construction ship. What do I want to do? Do we want to expand our territory toward the nebula a little bit? What does this nebula do? The nebula block outside sensors from being able to see into their systems. Oh, okay, so if I've got a fleet in there, no one will know. It will be hidden inside the nebula. Kind of cool. I kind of dig that. We need to build up our fleet though. I also need to put more mines in here. And I want to upgrade this. How are we on upgrading the space station potentially? We are 84 points away from upgrading this
Shipwreck
to
study.
a support station.
Fascinating.
Wow, no joke. We've picked up technology for autocannons, our plate armor that we almost researched. We've picked up afterburners, all kinds of good stuff. We'll take that. We are receiving a transmission from an independent space station of the Curator Order. They appear to have successfully translated our language. Interesting. Whoa, you guys look cool. Greetings, star travelers. We are the Curators. Our ancient order was established eons ago by various galactic powers in ascendancy at the time. We are dedicated towards the preservation of our knowledge in an effort to safeguard the galaxy from descending into yet another dark age of mass extinction and barbarism. But we failed. Few of us remain today. We are nowhere less committed to our sacred mission than our predecessors were. We are willing to share some of the knowledge we have for a price. Well met, sir. We'll have to do that. Fusion reactor we did pick up. We must have picked up enough of it to finish it off from that corpse of those pirates. Improved reactor boosters. You know, we're not actually hitting the tech here. That's slowing us down. Gravic sensors. These sensors have been tuned to look for any gravitational changes in space, like the presence of a starship. Oh, it gives us tracking bonuses. Or listening posts. This will upgrade a starship's, or a starbase's sensor range. Now that's interesting, especially for border worlds. It's also very expensive to research. I'm thinking just straight research speed. The booster wouldn't be bad, extra 50 power generation, but we don't have the weapons yet. Blue laser technology we could pick up and give us a couple other options. Right now our technology, our best tech was what? What did we research? Coil guns. Currently our best tech is coil guns. So I kind of like the idea of going for physical weapons, not energy-based weapons, because we went energy last time. So using, antimatter rounds or using rail guns could be a lot of fun. Let's go for a Pierce 5% bonus to research. That'll help us throughout the entire campaign. And it's also an instant bonus right now. Construction ship, you have finished. Pick up the research stations here, and as soon as you're done,
Construction project
my research.
concluded.
Your Governor Alden Fisher IV, has developed new skills. Excellent. I hope they're good, useful skills. Let's see. What have you picked up? Population resource production, building speed. Fair enough. You keep on keeping on. We've got a building not doing anything. On what world? Ah, I see. I would like to start getting more unity in, so why don't we... We have way more food than we need coming in. Come here. It's good to have an extra farm up and ready to go. I can actually move some people around. I don't know why we got a huge bonus in food. But I'm about ready to start focusing on research again. Let's go ahead and build a research point right there. Yep. Go ahead and unpause.
Concluded.
Science ships, you guys should never not be doing something. Bishop, you've got a lot of research to do. Why don't you head out? Head to this world first. In this world, our fleet has arrived. They have met the enemy starbase, and I'm giving them orders to engage. Commissar, destroy the outpost they're using as a base of operations so they can no longer refuel and rearm their
Striking
ships.
hostile station.
Open fire. We've gotten our biolab 1s. Excellent. We can get our bio research finally caught up. Thinking farming 2 or pop growth. This will lead us down the technological path for the biological path. Could be fun. Also, pop speed is always nice. Let's go ahead and pick that up. It's also a really short research time. And another combat engagement has begun. Have another inactive building? Yes, we do. Can I just deactivate you for now? There we go. Clear that out. Fleet combat has engaged. How are you guys doing on your health? You're taking some hits. Those raiders that we picked up are they're just getting primary. That's what's happening. Captain Striden's ship is taking a few hits, but the Clang is taking all of the damage, and we've already lost the other 2 ships. I still love that it does highlight which ship you're looking at here. So there's the Clang taking all of the rounds right now. Other construction ship, I don't have anything I want you to do right now. I don't want to spend any more resources, and I'm concerned about building this place up anymore from some of the things you guys have told me. We'll wait. How's your research doing? Pirate station raided. The ARMCO defense fleet has destroyed a pirate station in Ilthir and recovered its strong room module. Oh, wow. 80 extra resources, thank you very much. And a level up for our admiral. We'll take that, we'll definitely take that. So we've expanded a little bit to the north, nothing too crazy. I kind of want to go ahead and build an outpost here as well, but we need to worry about picking up some combat vessels. We really do. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. We're gonna take the resources we've got. Bardcore Station. I need you building, you can build defense
Construction
platforms.
project concluded.
Wow, that's what we need to do, like decor. But you can't do that unless you're a stronghold, so that's the upgrade that we need to make for Delcor. There are also special research projects that can be done over there. How much time do we have on that? Oh, you don't have a high enough skill. Oh, because it's the wrong one. That's the one where you need the level 5 scientist, which we have a level 4. You're getting up there. You're getting up there. Let's pick up an extra spaceship. Let's start building up the fleet a little more. So, I keep going back and forth. I think this is the good choice, though. What do we got? A probability conundrum. We have gotten a report from Science Officer Du Regret. It seems that a ceramic container is circling a star Delcor, most peculiar. It should obviously not be there, yet somehow it has managed to find its way into a close orbit. A special project can be issued to investigate the container and try to deduce how it ended up there. Begin the investigation, or just all questions don't have worthwhile answers. I want to know.
Situation log updated.
Go ahead and investigate. Go ahead and investigate. I probably should have looked at what the failure chances are in that. Where is our proper scientist? You still haven't finished what you're doing. Let's get you over here. just move out. We're gonna build a construction ship. Finally, we have picked up Reach for the Stars. We've almost finished our first tradition maxed out. Starbase influence cost will be dropped by 10%. I'm not super thrilled about that one. What I really want is the Starfleet Starbase upkeep. And then we can start looking at picking up, what was gonna be what? Discovery? Yeah, Discovery. That was the one we were gonna pick up. So it's been a little while. How much do you guys hate us? What are these? This system contains an unexplored neutral wormhole.
Concluded.
Are they right next to each other? This system contains a gateway. What? I don't have anything like that in my sectors. Huh. All right, go ahead and finish that up.
Construction project concluded.
Construction project concluded. How we doing on the planets? We've got another population about to finish here. I'm thinking we're gonna pick up, we've got 12 Unity coming in so far. That's pretty good. I'm thinking it's time to look at a little bit more research, honestly. Particularly engineering research would be really nice.
Readings registered.
What do you got for us? Anomalous readings coming in. The surface of this asteroid is littered with metallic debris. Most of it appears to originate from starships of many different designs. Fleet battle of some kind, I would think. It's a low chance to fail, so go ahead and begin your research science ship. We are picking up, as soon as that population is done, he will have a job. What are you doing right now? You're bringing in power. We are actually getting a little low on power generation. Honestly, I want more Unity. I really want to be building up that Unity. Long-term benefit. We'll, you know what we do? We need metal right now. So let's go ahead and get your metal coming in because we need to start building the fleet up even more. And I want to turn this system into a defense system for Sol from the north. What is that gonna cost to build our very first starport? Because I can't build these, right, until this is a starport? Oh, maybe we can. But if we build a starport, it should increase the space station to something interesting. Module currently requires a starbase. Yeah, no, we want a module. We want a module on this. So let's go ahead and do it. 174, we're gonna wait until that pops. I kinda like the idea that we're using the materials. Is that a research thing we can do? Yes, it is. Oh, that's the ceramic one. All right. This asteroid, this is the junkyard. This is all those ships. This asteroid was evidently used as a junkyard by someone at some point in the distant past. All manner of discarded machinery and metallic refuse has been deposited inside the asteroid's weak gravitational well, being slowly pulled into the jumble of debris that now covers the surface. There is nothing of particularly value to be found here, but a lot of material of metal can be salvaged. Okay, well, that's a bonus that we will definitely take. We don't have a scientist up here yet. I probably should send one to find out what's up with that ceramic. I thought we sent someone. Oh, you're currently researching this. And you're almost done too. Where are you at on that upgrade? You need 11 points left. Let's see, terminal orbit. Somebody was researching it. Okay, one of the many moons of Alpha Centauri 4 has a terminal orbit. It will soon collide with a gas giant. Didn't we already do this?
Situation log
Fascinating,
updated.
I guess. We have a time project. Go ahead and research it. We got a lot of terminal moons going on right now. I find that really strange. Like, really strange. Go get you guys repairs. Head on back to base. As for you, still need that tick. There it is. Begin upgrading to a starport, and we will start putting defensive stations around here. The defense platforms, diligence class. We're probably gonna use a mix, I'm thinking. Maybe we can build more than one. That way we can have like multiple hangars over there, maybe some cannons. That'd be nice to hold on to this material generator for us. Construction ship. What are you doing way up here? Pick up. Why can't you? Or are you already working on it? You built the research station. Now why can't you build the mining station? Because we don't have enough resources coming in yet. All right, we'll wait till that ticks. 29 a tick isn't too bad. Isn't too bad. It's all looking pretty good. It's all looking pretty good. We got the Delcor
Anomaly
station being
found.
upgraded. We picked up another anomaly. Joe Bishop, what's your current location? Close these. Where are you right now? Aram 2. Oh, there you are. You're down here. So a class 12 asteroid orbits this planet. The small planetoid's orbit appears to be far too stable for its presence to be a natural occurrence. Go ahead and research it. Shouldn't take you too long. Construction ship. I want you to build a mining center. Oh, you're just not there yet. One more tick. One more tick. Come on. There you go. There you go. And on all of our planets, how are we doing? Everybody have a building constructed in your spot? Everybody but you're not fully grown yet, so we can wait on that. Alpha Centauri, how is your... Wow, I gotta get you dense jungle removal, because we're gonna get no work out of this planet until we do so. Other than that, we're looking pretty good. We don't have the Bytherian power plants yet to use this, this extra stone we've got. And the other thing that I wanted to put on here was a unity generator, a bunker. Every world we have is a military bunker on it. The negotiations for appointing a new strategos are underway. The decision will be announced soon. So we got a new head CEO coming up. Who is possibly up for the honor? We've got, well, I'm up again. So Shack is up, he has tier 3 already. He's got the warlike, so weapon damage is up, army damage is up. He's also got energy credits increase. Or we've got some of our other patrons. So Commissar Darman, hopefully you don't get chosen because we need you. Actually, Champion of the People and Unity benefits aren't bad. Aren't bad at all. Now we could kind of push one of these. Well, how did that conclude if I've got the game paused? Maybe it wasn't paused at the time. But there you go. There's everybody who's up for election. We're going to go ahead and end the recording now. I'm curious to hear what you guys think and who you're gonna vote for the next leader of the of ARMCO, right? So this is the shareholders meeting. Many citizens of Earth are now voting for who's going to run the mega corporation that basically runs their lives. And we have these 4 to choose from. Right now, who else do we have? So, Do Regret, you've got that Frontier Spirit, so colony building speed, that would be expansion. Something that I think we've decided we didn't want to do. But you also get Space Miner, so construction costs of mines drops by 25%, not bad for how much we're expanding. Territorial Lee, we've got Commissar Darmian with his Champion of the People and Reformer. What does Reformer do? Plus 10 Unity per month, not too shabby. We could definitely use the Unity growth, always. And then Peter Beerpoot, energy credit increase, and then also the Warlike, just like I've got, so. Oh, they've actually got different agendas. Selective nostalgia, what does that mean? Oh, that's the different influence costs or credit costs that they've got going. Okay, gotcha. All right, guys, if you enjoyed the video, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already for a lot of sci-fi modding and gaming goodness. I am playing unmodded except for the ARMCO logo for this particular campaign. Next one will probably be heavily modded. But if you like some sci-fi modding and gaming goodness, stick around here on the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Later, everybody.